PW's history of mission. Women have been at the forefront of mission in the Presbyterian Church USA and its predecessors since the late 1700s and early 1800s. Women began organizing missionary, tract, Bible, and ladies' aid societies. Ladies' aid societies were often called the Female Cent Society because members paid a cent of their egg money each week to belong. Women were not allowed to speak or pray at church meetings or in mixed company. They made up the majority of membership in the congregations, but not in the leadership of the church. Presbyterian women made extraordinary accomplishments in the mission of the church, gaining public acknowledgement at the General Assembly in 1811. Women believed that God approved of what they were doing. By 1915, the church leaders recognized the gifts women had to offer the church. The church relied on women members to raise funds for mission. Since reunion in 1988, Presbyterian women have raised more than $60 million for mission. In 1888, Eliza Clokey urged the women of the United Presbyterian Church of North America to give a thank offering to her Lord. The thank offering was born. Today, the thank offering grants range from $5,000 to $50,000 for projects and ministries, with at least 40% of the grants being designated for health ministries. In 1922, the Women's Auxiliary of the Presbyterian Church in the United States launched the birthday offering. Women were encouraged to give a birthday gift, a penny for every year you have lived, and if that is a secret, bring $1. Today, the birthday offering grants award from $75,000 to $150,000 for capital projects to help build and renovate buildings and/or facilities such as schools, hospitals, and emergency shelters used to serve women and children. Through our thank and birthday offerings, Presbyterian women have improved the lives of millions of people throughout the world. More recently, Presbyterian women played a role in establishing the Mission Yearbook of Prayer and Study, the Presbyterian Hunger Program, and the Presbyterian Peacemaking Program. We have partnered with the Presbyterian Disaster Assistance Program through assembling hygiene kits for disaster response and providing disaster preparedness training for Presbyterian women to educate congregations on how to prepare for disasters locally. In the past, many women and babies in mission hospitals abroad received gifts of baby caps, receiving blankets, and layettes lovingly and prayerfully made by Presbyterian women. Those gifts are no longer needed, so we have been asked to stop sending them to the Brethren Service Center. We partner with PCUSA World Mission to support many mission projects of our church partners globally. Some of the best hospitals and schools in the world were established with help from Presbyterian women. The Presbyterian Church USA has made a commitment to do mission in partnership. This means that we support our partner churches through mission personnel at their invitation. Presbyterian Women reaches out to the women's organizations of our mission partners throughout the world so that we can serve Christ together in partnership. The Fellowship of the Least Coin and the World Day of Prayer are two of our strongest international ecumenical partnerships. Since 1974, Presbyterian women have been building bridges with men and women throughout the world through the Global Exchange Program. United Presbyterian Women, UPC USA, sponsored a series of overseas learning experiences. The first of these international learning experiences took Presbyterian women to India and Nepal in 1974. The Women of the Church, PCUS, had sponsored Presbyterian Women Listening, in which women from other parts of the world itinerated among the presbyteries in the PCUS. After reunion, the Presbyterian women in the Presbyterian Church USA instituted the Global Exchange to involve both travel to and receiving representatives from the countries around the world about which we wanted to learn more. Where in the world have PW been in the past 30 years through the Global Exchange Program? 1990, Australia, with a focus on Indigenous people with an emphasis on children and women. 1993, Central and Eastern Europe, with a focus on ecumenical relationships and ending violence against women. 1996, Southeast Asia, with a focus on tourism and ending child prostitution. 1999, Middle East, with a focus on the welfare of women and children and understanding the Abrahamic faiths of the Middle East. 2002, Ghana and Kenya, with a focus on healing wounds of history and reconciliation. 2005, Brazil, with a focus on working together in hope to address injustice. 2008, Eastern Europe, with an emphasis on learning about the Roma. 2011, India, with a focus on human trafficking and environmental issues. 2014, the Caribbean, with a focus on human trafficking and women's rights. 2017, Indonesia, with a focus on living in a multi-faith context. The next global exchange will take place during the 2021 to 2024 triennium. The destination? To be decided. The USA Mission Experience took place for the first time in 2008. Through this program, Presbyterian women learn more about how our own organization engages in mission and ministry in our presbyteries and synods. In 2008, the first USAME went to the USA-Mexico border to explore issues involved with immigration. Since then, we've been to, in 2010, South Dakota, to learn about Native American communities and their challenges. 2013, Appalachia, to learn more about the PCUSA history and mission in that region and how our church has been involved in the war against poverty there. 2016, San Francisco Bay Area, where we explored issues involved with human trafficking and violence against women, and how our church and our church partners are responding to the needs of the people who have been victimized. Looking ahead, the 2019 USAME will take place in the Finger Lakes region of New York to explore the rich history that Presbyterian women have in the women's and civil rights movements. Presbyterian women in the Presbyterian Church USA can be very pleased with how our organization has participated in God's mission in the world. Let us give thanks and praise God who makes all that we do possible.